Years ago. It has been 2 years since I started my YouTube channel. September 23rd, 2017 was the first day I ever uploaded a video to YouTube. What does that mean? It means I've been doing this a while. Also, my background's not working. Is this seriously broken now or something? I had it working last night, now it's not working. Anyways, 2 years. It has been 2 years since I've done this. Let me, hang on a second, let me restart, playback, speed, right there, close file and inactive. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Anyways, 2 years. It has been 2 years. What that means is I've had some ups, I've had some downs, I've had some all-around good times and all-around bad times. As you can tell, the black curtain that I usually have sitting back way up here is drawn back because I wanted to show you guys that no cars are allowed to park here ever. No, because I figured it's a special day, it's a momentous day where we celebrate 2 years of being on YouTube, 2 years of making videos, and I will admit, in 2 years, I've only taken like 3 or 4 breaks, and those breaks consisted of about a month's time. Recently, I had done that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and add some music. Hopefully this doesn't destroy everything. It very well might, but I'm okay with that, I suppose. I was listening to some of these last night, but I don't remember which one sounded good. So let's try this one. I think this is good. I'm going to assume this is good right about here, right? I have no idea. Still don't know. After 2 years, I've been doing this. 2 years. And I still don't know if things sound okay. I'm going to get it loaded up on my phone just to make sure. But we're going to go over some of the videos and stuff here in just a little bit. What we're going to do is basically look at some of the highlights and the low points of the channel's history, kind of do a bit of a history lesson, and see roughly how far I've come in, 2 short years, when you really think about it. 2 years is 2 years, don't get me wrong, it is a long time, but at the same time, it's not a long time. It's a very short time. Let me just, I think that might be a little too loud, actually, now that I think about it. Let's try this. Is this better? I don't know. I have to wait 15 seconds before I can hear the changes. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. That's so much better. Okay. Let me just shut myself up off my phone there. I'm also being very melodramatic because I'm also my throat. It's been a little scratchy the last couple of days. I'm not sick. I'm fine. Just, I'm fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and start looking at some of these videos. And I'd say most of these videos that we're about to watch together, or at least clips of them, I personally haven't seen in a while. Like, for full disclosure, I wanted to do this last year for September 23rd, 2018. Some complications with work. I had to work, though. I couldn't get the day off. Basically, it came down to me having to be there because other people were not as reliable. So, there's that. Couldn't do it last year. Not my boss's fault. I get it. But I just hate it when people say they're going to do something like their job and don't do it. Anyways, that's a whole nother conversation for another time. So, today's a happy day though. But, I will give a bit of backstory before we get into watching any sort of videos. What started me doing YouTube videos? I know that is a question that people might be asking. And I did tweet out, by the way, any questions, and nobody's replied to it at all. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I've kind of thought about questions that I could answer that I'm expecting you watching to be like, hey, kind of curious about this, When I started YouTube videos, I wanted to do them because, well, at the time I was, I'd say 17 almost, when I started being introduced to YouTube. And that was 7 years ago, by the way, 2012. I started watching Markiplier videos and thought, oh, he's pretty cool, he's pretty funny, I can do stuff like that. And I never had the capability or the technology to be able to do it. 2 years ago, I had a laptop, an Acer laptop. Nothing really crazy, nothing really fast or flashy or showy. I was able to upload videos, but our internet speed was so bad. It was terrible. It was a 3 down, 1 megabyte up. Those are megabytes. My videos at the time, I can actually pull up one of them on my external hard drive real quick if you guys don't mind. But the videos took so long to upload. It would spend almost 18 hours sometimes uploading one video, and it was really bad. Do I really not have that? I'm fairly certain I do. Oh, it's underneath finished. My first ever video was Plants vs. Zombies. Let's get crazy at 314 megabytes. I'm gonna get nerdy here for a minute, hope you don't mind. 314 megabytes with a 1 up speed is 314 seconds. Or minutes, let's be honest. But if it is a solid 1 megabyte up, that's 314 seconds. Now, I'm not awake enough to do math, so I'm pulling up a calculator. 314 divided by 60, that should be 5 minutes. On a good day, we had a 1 up. Most of the time, it was 200 kilobytes, which increases that time to 5. So it took half an hour to upload a video, versus now my videos go anywhere from like 2 to 3 gigabytes, and it takes the same time, 30 minutes. Why? Because we have like a 50 up speed now. It's fantastic. I love it. This whole thing started because I wanted to do YouTube videos. I wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted to be somebody and express myself in a way I've never expressed myself before, in the eyes of the public, so to say. To be like, ooh, cool, look, I do YouTube videos. There is a bit of an issue with that because I don't really do well with public. It's one of those things that I've never really been good at talking in public or feeling like I'm talking in public. And when I first started, and the first couple of videos we'll go through, you'll be able to tell in my voice how nervous I am, how just deathly afraid I am, because I didn't think that I would be keeping at it for as long as I have now. I've had a couple of friends along the way who have helped me in videos, and Sir Lefty is one of them. The OG fans will remember him, but he basically couldn't keep up with it. He had a lot of health issues and eventually just said, I can't do this, and stopped. It's unfortunate. I still keep in touch with him. He's doing good, but he just gave up on YouTube because he couldn't manage it. And I don't blame him. It's kind of hard to do. But the reason why this is all possible is from the first year I started, we'll get into reacting to the first video now, but the first year that I started, I had an Acer laptop and eventually got the setup that I have now. And in between the process, I lost a loved one. We'll get into that in a bit though. So let's go into the first thing that I want to show you guys, which is the YouTube channel. Yes, I have 2 buddies. It's an extension. Don't ask any questions. It helps you out a lot. Even the free version is pretty good. So this is my channel here. This is the first video ever published. Let's Get Crazy, Plants vs. Zombies. Has 81 views, 5 comments, 6 likes, no dislikes. That's nice. I think channel-wide, I looked at it, I have 97.3% like ratio. So I do have some dislikes. It's fine though. But let's watch this first video and see just how cringy this particular video is. You ready? It's pretty bad.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin. Today I'm going to be doing a video on Plants vs. Zombies. This is a game that I used to play a lot when I was younger, and I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It is definitely not everybody's cup of tea, so if you don't like it, I don't blame you, but me personally, I love this game, so we're going to get into it and start the adventure.
This is before I had a webcam.
PopCap Games presents
Also, I had a terrible microphone.
Plants vs. Zombies.
I remember doing dramatic readings. I loved it. Plants vs. Zombies.
So the first couple of levels here are just going to be tutorials. Kind of
We're not
going to
watch
how
the whole
game
video, by the way.
works. I have played this game before. Like I said, I love this game so much. So you pick something up, like usually a plant.
Okay, I need to stop right there because I used to say that all the time. I've played this game before, played this game before, played this game before. You can go back and watch these videos if you want, but you can just tell the way that I started that. I just sound so nervous, like I don't know what I'm doing.
My name is Dustin. Today I'm going to be doing a video on Plants vs. Zombies. This is a game that I used to play a lot when I was younger, and I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It is definitely not everybody's cup of tea, so if you don't like it, I don't blame you, but
I could just tell how nervous I was. So the next series that came up, it was Heavy Weapon, and just look at the view ratio right here. Like, yeah, 81. That's not too bad. 250. Heavy Weapon Atomic Tank. Nukes anyone? I loved this game too, and this game challenged me as a creator to learn to talk at the same time playing a game. And again, another PopCap game. The reason why I was playing these games is I couldn't play anything else. I had to play a game that was just not modern at the time. I had to find a game that my computer could run and I can have OBS like off to the side. I had one monitor. I had OBS like scrunched over to the side and I could see it recording. I could see if it was overloaded. I had my CPU monitor thing like Windows Task Manager like this. I had this off to the side. I love the second monitor now. This made my life so much easier. But back then I didn't have that. I just had one monitor. It had everything localized on that one monitor. The window of this game, just to show you, because I'd still have this game on my hard drive, if I can find it. That's Hostile Waters. That's another series that we'll cover in just a second. Where'd it go? Let me check over here. Heavy Weapon. Seriously? Comment word? No. Seriously? I don't think I got rid of the game. Hang on. Probably underneath here, isn't it? Yep. When I played this game... Uh-oh. It's going full screen. Oh no, it messed everything up. Ah! Probably should not have done that. Hang on a second. Let me throw that back up while I get the game fixed here. What happened to the game? Uh-oh. Did I break something? Probably did. The game window was not full screen. And the monitor I have now is obviously bigger. My second monitor is bigger than my laptop monitor was. That's so loud. Oh. Full screen mode. Get rid of that. There we go. My goodness, this is so loud. There we go, that's better. When I played this game, let me flip back over here. If I can. Display capture, did I break you? I think I did. Off to a great start, guys. Don't mind me. That's my second monitor. That's my first monitor that doesn't seem to be working now. That's good. It's good. OBS, did I break you? I think I did. Okay, sure, yeah, right. Let's do that, yeah. I think I broke it, hang on. Pardonnez-moi for un momento, por favor. Why is my first monitor not working now all of a sudden? I broke it. I broke OBS. Ladies and gentlemen, I have officially broken OBS. I can't get it to work. Fantastic. This is my YouTube career in a nutshell. I just can't get things to work properly for me. That's... Come on. Work on my first display capture, eh? Yeah? You're not gonna work? Really? Really? I've officially broken it. Fantastic. Yeah, this is my life on YouTube. Summed up in one sentence. If I can get it just right, it's that nothing works properly for me. Can I go studio mode? Yes, please. Why all of a sudden is this not working? I don't want to have to shut down the stream and open it back up. This is just super annoying. How about we do the first one? Okay, I seem to have fixed it, question mark. Uno momento. Almost there. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ah, that's what it's doing. Okay. Let's put that to 0. Let's go ahead and do it up to there. That's better. Now, will that work? Question mark. If you have any questions, by the way, if you're watching this live and you want me to answer any questions related to this channel and what I've done, post it. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. This is the other reason why I'm doing this. I got a couple questions I want to go over, but okay. So now, there we go. We're back. I fixed it. Anyways, let's take a look at the second video that I did. After like 4 episodes of Plants vs. Zombies, I got so tired of Plants vs. Zombies. I was like, I want to do something different. So I started looking through my hard drive and started doing test recording after test recording. Yeah, literally 4 episodes. And I was like, let's do Heavy Weapon. It's another game I played a lot when I was younger. And as you could tell, I didn't know 16 by 9. I didn't know that. So videos just kind of askew. And the issue with when I started back then, I didn't have editing software, so I couldn't fix issues like this. Every single episode going back, it's like before one episode of Little Inferno, all those episodes were one and done. If I made a mistake, I rolled with it. If I couldn't edit it, I didn't have any sort of editing software. Shortly after Little Inferno, I started having some issues, computer being laggy or game not working properly. So I had to look into getting editing software that would actually run on my little Acer laptop, which was just, it worked, okay? It just wasn't working well. It was very bad. But let's take a look at how I started Heavy Weapon. It's very quiet, apparently. I think I had the mixing off. Yeah, I played the whole like cinema. Even the mouse cursor is like right there. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Can we skip this? Let's just skip forward a little bit. Yeah, you can't hear that. Hang on. Let me turn this up for you guys. I still don't think that's gonna do much. Yeah, this is my bad. This was an MB. Like,
hey everybody, my name
there
is
we go. I literally let the whole intro thing play, but you can't hear it. It's so dang quiet. And then finally, I just go, come on, past Dustin. Come on.
Hey everybody,
There
my
you
name is
go.
Dustin. Well, that one heck of an intro. So this
Yeah, it
is a
was.
game
Couldn't
called
hear
Heavy
it.
Weapon Atomic Tank. This is a game that's also made by PopCap, as you can see down there. Not sponsored by PopCap or anything. I just love your guys' games. I really do. But this game is kind of based off of like an old arcades game, I guess.
And yes, I still didn't have a webcam, just to show you. Webcam did not come into play for a long time for me. It came in much later.
I saw this is on Steam. Same thing with Plants vs. Zombies. You can check it out. I might leave a link in the description.
Gap
where you
right
can check
there.
out any of these. But
Just this
a lot of
gap
people didn't
right over here.
like this game on Steam.
whole
They
side,
said that the computer
I don't
version
like it.
sucks,
Ah.
and they were saying the Xbox version was better.
Yeah, that was true. I remember reading some of the Steam reviews that the Xbox version was better because with this game it was controlled by mouse. We skip forward a bit, wherever your mouse was at, your tank would follow. This little cursor up here, that's your mouse cursor. So as you went back and forth aiming at certain directions, your tank would go. But on Xbox, apparently you can control your tank's movement and control the turret itself independently. That made it easier for a lot of people, but I really enjoyed playing this game nonetheless.
Bigger plane, dropping more bombs. There also is some like stuff going on with like the parallax scrolling. Uh-oh, lost my shield.
Yes, parallax scrolling, the background. That's A plus commentary right there. Talking about how the parallax scrolling of the background.
Like there's
as the video is not right because this stupid like 4:3 nonsense right here instead of 16:9
thing going on in the background. There was like a little Yeti in that igloo. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. You may have to go back if you weren't paying attention.
If you weren't paying attention, if y'all won't pay attention, there was an igloo back there. There was a little Yeti shield right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got a little scared because they didn't have helicopter there. Anyways, Heavy Weapon, I love that series. Still don't know why it has like a little bit over 3 times. Like even Heavy Weapon Part 2, 218 views. Oh, Little Inferno, it started. But like, look at this, 130, just out of nowhere. Insane Aquarium, I did do that one as well. Let's go ahead and go Little Inferno Part 1. Little Inferno was a game that I really enjoyed as well. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those games when I was growing up that I really enjoyed playing. Sorry, I have Mountain Dew, not a sponsor. But Little Inferno was one of those games I remember playing and really enjoying because it was fire. I'm a pyro, what can I say? I'm still waking up for the day, so don't mind me. This live stream may go 2 hours, I don't know. I was thinking of going an hour, but knowing how slowly and methodically we're going through some of these older videos, I might make it a little longer. But man, Little Inferno, fantastic game. And even my descriptions have changed over the years. My tag, I have one tag, Little Inferno. No wonder how come this doesn't have a lot of views. I just have one tag. Anyways, let's take a look here. This is Little Inferno. I don't recall if I did do a background, like a border. At one point I started to do like little borders for my videos on top of whatever it was. So let's take a look. Again, this has no webcam. There's no webcam for this game. But I remember I like to do like the intro sequences and be like, hey, don't play with fire, you know. This was when I didn't have my encoding software set correctly. You see that choppy frame rate and stuff? That's an encoder issue right there.
Hey everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a new series to the channel called Little Inferno. This is a game created by Tomorrow Corporation. They also did World of Goo.
How's it going, Gran?
Resource Machine, a few other games as well. They have a very unique style of making games, and quite frankly, I like this game quite a bit. Considering it's also getting colder outside, I figured, why not? You know, let's play a game.
Hold on. Let me back up like 2 seconds here. So Little Inferno, it was published September 28th. Let me do some math here, okay? So that's the 23rd. Oh, by the way, I did do 2 videos uploads. That's 2 in one day, 2 in a day, 2 in a day. It was about this time where I started off with 1, 2, or 23rd, 24th, 25th, and then 2. I don't do that now because I realized real quick this can burn you out real bad. 5 days later, I decide to say it's getting cold outside. I'm not sure about that, but okay. Let's continue watching Cringy Dusty here, or Dustin, and play Little Inferno.
And quite frankly, I like this game quite a bit. Considering, well, here we go. So I disabled my mouse cursor on this, but pretty much you touch and hold anywhere, and you make fire. So pretty much left click is the majority of this game. So
yeah,
let's start burning this little note. There you go.
Yay! Fire! Woo!
Burns away, nice to a crisp. Isn't that satisfying to watch?
Now, I will say, I did fix the encoder issue by like episode 3, but this first episode is just, the frame rate is terrible. the mixing of the game audio and stuff is also off, it's pretty bad. But
Okay, so
you learn from mistakes. You have to make mistakes to learn to make things better, you know? I still make mistakes to this day, and I still try my best to fix them and make things better, but...
I got a letter. It says, congratulations.
Oh, no. I forgot about this. I did voicing. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. This is bad. Okay. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let the game audio and the game just play itself, this video play itself. I'll try my best not to cringe.
On the legitimate purchase of your brand new Little Inferno entertainment fireplace. We've lovingly crafted each fireplace to warm your home and your heart. Stay warm in there. Wee. Love, Miss Nancy. Corporation. Okay.
Oh, it's
Let's burn that letter
bad.
too while we're at it. And the terms and conditions, because we don't need those. Who needs those? Am I right?
Such a relatable joke, Dustin. Who needs terms and conditions? Such a relatable joke. So relatable. Anyways, I remember there's a funny moment in, I think it was the third part. Was it third? Was it third? I have notes on my computer somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. I started making notes on some funny moments. Do I have it? No. Maybe it's somewhere else. I'm not prepared for that. But I think it was the third button. Like, even some of my titles back then. The delete button. Mwah! Shortly after Little Inferno, we started going into Insane Aquarium. This is now in the month of October. Again, doing basically 2 videos a day uploads still. Insane Aquarium got a decent response on the first video. You know, if anybody's doing YouTube videos, I know this is a very analytical way to do things, but this is just how my brain works. The first video, generally speaking, will be a lot better than any of the other videos, generally speaking. But, like, Heavy Weapon, again, it's got over 250 views. I don't know why. It must be a popular game. I don't know. But there's not a lot of views on Little Inferno. I don't even know if anybody knows that I have played Little Inferno, to be honest. Like, that's like the original OGs. Not just OG, but original OG, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's take a look at part 3. I think it was the third part. Oh man, the old way I did thumbnails too. Let's take a look at this one.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome back to episode 3 of Little Inferno. Before we get into it, I do realize that obviously the game is still going in the background. There's a spider going all over the place. There's this thing still going, gears are turning, books still dancing.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm kind of hedging because I'm not sure how today's video is going to be recorded. First off, let me adjust the microphone. I did some more changes. I'm trying to get the quality of the videos to be a little better, so I apologize.
You can already tell it's like 2,000% better. It's not laggy anymore.
If this is laggy at all, I'm just going to go straight into it, not even going to try to do a test recording or anything. So if it doesn't look good, then I apologize. Not going to do it at this point.
Hang on.
I'm just going to powerhouse through it.
It is the part. It is the part. Let me skip forward. Because there was something that I was doing, I remember doing, it scared the ever-living crap out of me, and I didn't know how to respond to it. Come on. Load the video. What's happening? Our internet having issues? Seriously? Seriously? Come on now. Fine. Fine, we'll do it this way, okay? See, you don't want to be nice to me here.
Okay,
oh, it is. It is. Oh,
yeah,
it's the sea urchin.
Right, stop staring into the fire.
Oh, I love this. Okay,
disturbing.
okay.
Hey, blowfish. Oh. Hey, blowfish. Hey, buddy. Oh, you watching that fire? That's a scary-looking fire there, isn't it? Stop staring into my soul, dude. I will burn you. Pop. I like that, Bubbles. There's a fragile china. Who would have thought? Oh. I was about to say fragile china would be flammable, but it just blows up into a million pieces. Okay.
Oh,
Hello,
no.
neighbor.
It's
Are you still there? Oh, right in the right ear. You're reading all my letters really carefully, right? You're not just skipping through them and burning them up, are you?
Uh,
One day I might say something really important. P.S. I ordered you something. Are you ready? It arrives today down your chimney. Oh, cool. They're curtains. Not sure if I like the fact that there's curtains in my fireplace. They might be,
flammable.
well, they might burn. Hey, look, another letter.
I didn't know.
I'm just sitting here popping the bubbles on this.
Back then, because I was still very new to it, I couldn't form sentences, or because I was so nervous, I had a hard time focusing on what I was saying and where the sentence was going. So a lot of the times I'll start a sentence and it would make sense if I added one word, but then I
like the fact that there's curtains in my fireplace. They might be, well, they might burn.
and I just completely just forget I even said anything and just said another sentence to imply what I was going to say to begin with, but I just said it differently. It was weird. I did that a lot.
Letter. I'm just sitting here popping the bubbles on this blowfish because I think he's pretty cool. I mean, he stares right where my cursor's at, and then
Oh, thank you, by the way, Gran. Appreciate it a lot. This is reminiscing on my older videos, and they are cringy, but at the same time, it's fun to go down memory lane, you know.
he stares into my soul.
It's fun.
Do you think like a
Yeah, let's just
mimic Jack? I apologize if I do still. But
wait. What? What was that?
they're fireproof. Okay. Love sugar plums.
Oh, Jacksepticeye. He played this game, and every single time that I play this game afterwards, he would always go sugar plumps. So ever since, I always call her sugar plumps like that.
Try not to mimic Jack. I apologize if I do still, but
I think I mentioned it in like an
Okay.
earlier episode or something. So what happened?
bonk. So Mr. Blowfish here kind of.
Oh, no, this is it.
Bit. Oh my gosh, that
What happened when that blowfish hit the wall? I physically had a reaction.
a little bit.
I physically went. I've moved back away from it because I don't like the sound of like balloons popping. It's just that sudden reaction to it. It legitimately
Oh my gosh, that
scared
legitimately scared me. I'm so sorry, Mr. Blowfish.
Let me just burn your eyeballs.
Oh, sorry. I feel so bad about that. Oh.
Now, I will say as well, maybe it's just the microphone at the time. It was like this headset, in fact, this same headset has a microphone to it, and I think I was using that at the time. Right now I got a Blue Yeti microphone that I eventually got, I think it was near the end of October or something like that. You'll be able to tell when I get it because it just sounds so much better. But man, I remember this particular moment from Little Inferno Part 3. That was 2 years ago. I remember this moment, this exact moment. I remember I wasn't filming it in this setup. I was actually on the other side of the room. The camera was facing this wall over here. And I remember this exact moment when I just scared myself because Mr. Blowfish basically blew up. And I remember a little bit later, there's another moment that has Mr. Blowfish and I think there's a Miss Octopus or something like that in the game. Funny times all around right there, but oh man, some good stuff. Anyway, so next I went to the click spamming fest of My Fishy Friends, also known as Insane Aquarium Deluxe, which was a mouthful for me to say at the time. Let me just go ahead and bring it up like this because this seems to be better. Yes, I'm watching on my own YouTube. Yes, I'm generating views for my videos. I'm okay with that. Not the first time that's happened. But Insane Aquarium Deluxe was the next game I did, and again, another PopCap game because that's all I could play at the time. My computer was not anything special, wasn't anything good. It was just a little Acer laptop that was just barely able to fit everything on one screen and play, like, the games that I was playing were in a window this size on the screen. This window right here. That's how big the game window was. And I was sitting here like this, looking at it very intently, trying to make sure that I'm doing everything properly. That's not ideal, but I've come from this tiny little window on a screen to now having dual monitors. I can see things over here, see things here, play the game here, and just worry about everything else over there, or not worry about everything else over there. It's been a wild ride in 2 years, but let's take a look at Insane Aquarium Deluxe.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a brand new series called Insane Aquarium Deluxe. Another game by PopCap. I'm kind of riding a PopCap coaster right now, doing various different games, Plants vs Zombies, this, Heavy Weapon. As you can see, I just created this. I have not started Adventure just yet, but I figured I would play this game today instead. I tried doing an episode of Heavy Weapon,
Try not to yawn.
and unfortunately, I was not able to beat the level, and it is now officially part of the bloopers.
I remember that. So most of my videos back then, like I said earlier, I didn't have an editing software. So if I couldn't finish a level, if I couldn't do something, I didn't have a way to edit it, to take that part out, or reduce the video down, or I'd have to upload my failure, which I did a couple times. It's like, hey, I'm human, I'm gonna make these mistakes. So instead of finding an editing software to edit the video, that way it's not that long or not annoying, I just decide, nope, I'm not gonna upload that video. I'm just gonna throw it in a bloopers folder somewhere else and record a different game. Fantastic work by yours truly right here. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's keep going.
I might do like a little collaboration blooper thing just about Heavy Weapon and the amount of time that...
Collaboration. I didn't know what that word meant back then, apparently. Collaboration blooper.
That I don't like the various little things that occur. But regardless, an episode will be coming out hopefully.
Hold on.
And the amount of time that I don't like the various little things that occur.
The various little things that occur. What does that mean, Dustin? That means that the video didn't go the way I wanted it to. I wasn't as successful in making that video happen. So because of that, those are various things I didn't like that occurred. My gosh, I didn't know how to frame sentences back then. I still struggle with it now, but it's not nearly as bad. Again, this is like, what, October? Something like that? Yeah, October 2nd. This is like within 2 weeks of me starting. Okay, I take it back. 9 days into doing YouTube, and I still am so stinking nervous. I was so nervous recording any of these. It's not even funny.
But regardless, an episode will be coming out hopefully tomorrow. By the time you see this video, it should be Tuesday. I'm not too sure. But anyways, enough stalling. Let's go ahead and get right into it here. Just complaining about other series that aren't working right.
Complain about other series that ain't working right. That's good, Dustin. Okay, I didn't mean to.
So we have Feed Me, click on the tank to drop food for your fish. Fear Me, use the mouse to zap aliens. And Find Me, collect all 3 pieces of the egg to advance a level and gain a new pet. So.
I mean, that's pretty much the game. There's nothing else other than that.
So far, here's your first fish. Well, there's 2 of them. Take good care of them.
Here's your first fish. Oh, there's 2 of them.
So, pretty much, we just sit here, feed the fish, and then, oh look, I can buy a new fish.
Oh gosh.
I can eat that. Yeah, I thought so. And then when they turn kind of that sickly green color, is usually when it's like, hey, feed me now or I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Like that color right there. It's like you need to feed him right now. And then your fish magically start dropping coins for you to collect. And each silver coin gives you 15. Them. I think a gold gives you 35, but that will be in a second.
Spoiler, Dustin.
Pellet for now. These don't look like pellets. These kind of look like flakes. Oh, out of money.
Because they are flakes, you flaker.
We'll float you alone, but be careful next time. Oh, they gave me 100 coins.
No, they gave you $100 that you just spent a fish on. Anyways, I'm gonna go before I start critiquing my past self a little too harshly here. Oof. So Insane Aquarium was another series that did and still does insanely well, like 62, 53, 67 for apparently the delete button. As a dislike, oh no, I'm not too upset about that. But eventually it became this game where it was just a click fest. Literally, you just sat there clicking a billion things a second, and it just gets to a point where my commentary devolves into just me clicking.
Okay, I got like 5 fish that are...
You hear that already? There's a huge difference in the way that the audio sounds. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome back to Insane Aquarium Deluxe. This is episode number 3. We're going to go ahead and get started right in here on Adventure Tank 2-2. We're going to start out with some stinky action. Clyde and Nico, I think. I'm going to go with Max Coin Collection. This is when my Blue Yeti came in, and I remember I had it... I think I had it like on my desk. There's like a boom arm that I have that goes up. Eventually I mounted it up, but I had it at the time like clamped to my desk, and it went like over or under my mouse arm. I remember this. I couldn't move my arm up because if I did, I'd hit into it and it'd make some noise. To respond to you, Gran, I have thought about getting back into doing more Assassin's Creed 4 and a couple of the other console games like Spyro and that sort of stuff. Due to it being summer and this room gets like 90 degrees in the summertime during the middle of the day where I would usually live stream, I've decided that I wasn't going to be doing live streaming because it would not be very healthy. So that's kind of why those stopped, but I have every intentions of going back to them and finishing them. I have been doing a lot more on Twitch, in case you're curious, but I do want to get back into doing more on YouTube as well. I'm trying to manage some things right now, but we'll get back to that. Assassin's Creed 4, Spyro, a couple of the other games too, like RimWorld. There's so many games I really want to do, but not enough time in the day to do them all, unfortunately. It's kind of the thing. And plus, I know I always go back to it, but it's true. I just am not getting money from YouTube videos. Not that that's really a problem. I still enjoy making them, but it's not a sustainable lifestyle, so to say. Be like, oh yeah, I'll dedicate 30, 40 hours a week to this thing that doesn't pay my bills, that doesn't help me get food on the table. So it's kind of depressing to think about. Don't think about it too much, but I do want to go back and do more of those. Not today though, unfortunately. Not today. This is already going like a lot longer. It's only been 41 minutes, and dang. I have so many more series and stuff I want to go over, so let's continue. This click fest. Oh yeah, listen to that music. Smooth jazz. So smooth. Okay. Yep. It just becomes this huge click fest. Okay, 1-star piece. Once you get like all these fish, you just start like so adorable. Oh, I forget to feed my fish. Forget to feed my fish. Okay, enough of that. Let's go back. The next series that I started was, I believe, Simpsons Hit and Run. He's so smart. This one, and by now I've made 16 Plants vs. Zombies episodes. Like, Plants vs. Zombies was almost a daily upload for me because it was a game that I was really good at. Again, one tag. How this video got so good, I don't know. By got so good, I mean it managed to get more than enough attention on it. Again, playing the intro sequence, it's got 44 views. Playing the intro sequence of the actual game itself. Let me just try to skip forward a bit here. Oh, did you see that? Right here, watch the clouds. Oh. Oh. You can tell the encoding is not right. At this time, I'm still using my laptop. I'm not using the current setup, so the encoder settings and stuff were all really askewed. It was pretty bad. I actually recorded... Oh man, that's terrible. I actually recorded an episode of this that I ended up deleting because it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, the encoder's struggling there too. Hey, my name is Dustin. It was... Oh man, look at it. You could just... Oh, it's horrible. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a brand new series called The Simpsons Hit and Run for computer. I'm actually going to go ahead and get started here. Before I do, I just wanted to briefly say that this game does contain some crude language and crude humor, so if that is a little bit offensive or you don't like that type of stuff, you can skip this series. It's not for everybody. It is The Simpsons after all. So let's go ahead and get in here with starting with a new game. I've been trying to get this to work for a little while, and I think I got everything ready, so... Ooh, cutscene. Again, no editing at this time. No editing whatsoever. Recorded about 20 minutes, or in this case 24 minutes 16 seconds. I don't even think I had an intro or outro, as you can tell. It was just straight into the gameplay, and there you go.
Hey, I'm endorsing a new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters. Plus, it has a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go.
We're just going to go ahead and skip forward a bit. If you guys want to watch these, I mean, they're on the channel, so. Oh, the encoder. Oh, it's bad. I'm not sure if anybody saw that. Items before time runs out. Right when he gets in the vehicle, right? Oh. It's like, it's
Another
having...
good thing I do like about this is the music. Got like a 1970s,
Oh, see how horrible that looks?
80s sort of disco. It's 80s.
How this series has 44 views is beyond me.
Yeah, it's 80s.
Besides, it's The Simpsons, let's be honest.
Uh-oh. Sorry. So while I got some extra time, I'll go take a sidetrack and just kind of smash some of these. Get a whole bunch of coins. Build.
Man, I remember playing this game. In fact, this series was the first one I ever used a webcam, and it was on my laptop at the time. It's also the first series that I didn't do normal thumbnails for. Like all these thumbnails that you see, besides Insane Aquarium, obviously, I did after like a year after they actually were uploaded. So most of them, they didn't have it. There's channel trailer that I did, like an older... Oh, I don't even want to watch that, but I'm going to. But this was the Mega Halloween episode, published on the 31st. Now I'm gonna bring it down a little bit because this is where it gets a little sad. I'm gonna talk about my aunt. Earlier I mentioned that I had a relative who, thanks to their generosity before they passed, I've been able to do YouTube videos. My aunt, she was a lovely lady. She, at the beginning of 2017, she went in to do a surgery to remove something. I know what it is, but I'm not going to go into full detail about it. But apparently it was almost like a stage 3, almost stage 4 cancer. And stage 4 cancer, there's nothing they can do. All they can do is make you comfortable, basically. Well, it was borderline stage 3, stage 4. There were some complications after the surgery, some relatives who were trying to take care of her but didn't want anything to do with her, so didn't know how she acted or cooperated. Basically, they almost let her die at their home, and it still hurts. It's still bad. But she passed October 31st, like 5 minutes after midnight in 2017. I had a rough time from, I'd say, the 28th was the last day I saw her. She wasn't doing too well then, but once we left her on the 28th and came back home, she survived until the 31st. This video here, I did, I'm trying to remember. I don't recall ever editing it. I think, again, it was one of those where I just kind of did it, and that was it. Let's go ahead and just get that one pulled up. But I remember this was my first ever video with a webcam. And I had, even back then, look, see, there's this blue looking cloth in the background. Look how young I look back then versus now. I look old. No, that was 2 years ago. I was 22 there. I'm 24 now. Same headphones, by the way. These are the same exact headphones. I still use that shirt. I still have it. In fact, let me go get it. That's the I Can Fix Anything t-shirt that I have. Sitting literally right over here. This shirt right here. I still have it. I still wear it. Like on a weekly basis. Like, man. Oh man, I could sit here and gush about this stuff all day long, but it was thanks to my aunt's generosity of giving us a check before she passed. She felt bad for the many years that she wasn't nicer to us, I guess. She was genuinely a sweet lady, but there was a bit of things that happened that she wasn't proud of that she wanted to make up to us. So she, as one last thing of generosity, she wanted to bless us. And because of that, I was able to get the computer that I have now. At this time, I'm still on my laptop because that's why you see the web camera. But a little bit later, I no longer use the laptop because I started using my computer. And I think I fixed... encoder still looks pretty bad. But let's take a look, just a quick glance at this hour-long video, final episode of Simpsons Hit and Run, of... I don't know, maybe my commentary changed. We'll see.
Make it, yeah! About to blow up now.
You actually can't tell what I'm saying because I was talking too low. It's the mixing was off. I'm glad I edit now.
I want to try to refrain from looking over there from now on for the rest of the video. That may be annoying.
Oh, I remember now. So I had to take off my glasses because my glasses back then didn't have that reflective coating that these ones do. So when I looked up at my lights, and I also had like I think a light off to the side. Maybe. I don't think I did. But whenever I would look up, like straight at the web camera, the light would reflect off my glasses into the camera. So it was difficult to see my eyes. So that's why I'm not wearing glasses. And after about an hour, I mean, my eyes had adjusted, but it was such a weird thing to be like, I can't wear these glasses. So the lights reflect off of them.
Oh, it is green. I immediately, as I say that, I look over there to look at my reaction.
Oh, I remember. So I still do this. What I'm talking about here is I look over at OBS and I see myself as what I'm doing. I glance over and I just keep seeing myself in OBS. I still do this. I look over. When I'm looking over like now, I'm looking at myself. It's such a narcissistic thing, but I did that back then too. I'd just be like, oh, he's looking pretty good. But it's just such a thing of... It's so foreign to me at the time. I didn't know how to react to it. I didn't know what to expect from it. And it was just this weird little thing of, I'm in a video. It's such a weird thing. But that was the first time I ever did an episode with my webcam. I then also did a one-off as well for Halloween as well. I think I went past it. Of Dude and Zombies. The audio in this video is very loud and sometimes it is hard to understand. Hope you enjoy. I did a modulation on my voice. I made it sound like I was ethereal and had a deep voice.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies.
Now for me at the time, that seemed very scary.
This is on armorgames.com, as you can see.
This was probably the worst thing I did in 2017 because I was trying to be spooky and scary. But let me move this over just so you guys can see what on earth I'm talking about because I am covering it. That's my voice, but with a modulation. Let me just do this. So now you should be able to hear me. There we go. So this is me. But this is with my voice with a modulation.
So, I figured it's getting spooky and scary outside, knowing that it is Halloween and everything. So why not dress up and have some fun?
The sad thing is, I thought this was the most scariest thing in the world, but it's not. It's kind of sad, I'll be honest. But this goes on for 40 minutes. And the fun thing is, I recorded half of this before work. My computer started giving me issues. I had to basically replay to roughly where I was. Or no, I didn't replay. I left it open for my 8-hour shift. I got home right after work and finished the rest of the video. This is when I just basically took the two segments of video, put them together, and then also I had, this is when I started to actually edit my own videos. I use Audacity now, and I used it back then too. It's a free software you can download where you can basically record stuff. So like for instance, if I go Yeti microphone here, Hit record and then talk, you can hear and see that it's recording me talking. Hit record and then talk, you can hear and see that it's recording me talking. So what I did was I basically recorded something. Well, I recorded the whole video. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies. And then what I would do is I'd go through effects, add in some distortion. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to... No. Where was it? I think it was reverb. We gotta have some reverb in there. Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies. And then what I did was I think I changed pitch down. We changed it down... What is it? Would it be 3? Maybe. Let's do like a -2. That might be too much.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies.
That's basically what I did. I took the whole audio file that was like 20-30 minutes, added one effect, did another effect, found a way to get it to where I like it, and then I just add it as my voice.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin and welcome to a game called Dude and Zombies.
And at the time I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Oh man. Nowadays I don't even mess with that sort of stuff, but I mean, it's such a cool thing to do and mess around with modulating your voice and stuff. I really enjoyed doing this, but at the same time, it was just one of those things that I did end up having a lot of issues. Okay, I will play this section of the video because it is, I remember this, it's so funny. So, my laptop at the time, I had this USB, it's a 1 to 7, you plug it in, you got like 7 other ports you can plug in stuff to. Well, I didn't have enough with the 3 ports to plug in my keyboard, my mouse, and my Blue Yeti. So I got this 1 to 7 USB thing and plugged in my keyboard into it. I had the mouse directly connected into my laptop and the Blue Yeti because I had issues with it with the keyboard. I'm like, keyboard's keyboard. At the very least, I could use my mouse to stop what I'm doing, maybe pause while I fix the issue. With that in mind, let's watch this next part of the video here.
So we're gonna stick with the revolver for now. Are they coming? Oh, I hear them coming. Here they come. Lock and load. Boom, boom. There we go. Hear more of them. Bunny, bunny, bunny,
Bunny, bunny.
bunny. Bunny died? No, bunny survived. Uh-oh.
This is when my keyboard stopped working.
Hang on. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
Enjoy this compilation of crazy/stupid sounds while I try to fix the keyboard. Now what I did at this point was I basically added in some visual candy for you, if you will.
Hold the phone. Whatever reason. Seriously. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. There was an issue. Still is an issue, apparently. Hang on. The heck? Don't you just love it when problems arise? Just so great. So great.
I thought this is the funniest thing in the world.
Come on, seriously?
I remember
Go ahead
this.
and give us our best shot. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was having some issues, and quite frankly, I still am having a little bit of issues at the moment. I do apologize. There's going to be maybe some editing here and there. My keyboard stopped working for a second, so I tried to go. It brought me over here, so okay.
And then it's
We
fixed.
seem to be a little better now.
Right? Right. Sure, we're
Sorry,
better.
I do apologize. There's a little bit of lag in the game too. Hello.
This, again, was on my old laptop. Man, I do not miss those days at all. I really enjoyed making this video. Like, this video exists. If you want to watch the whole thing, be my guest. But I understand it's kind of difficult to hear what I'm saying because I may have went a little overboard with the modulation. It's a little too deep. But yes. Something kind of funny that I did. I want to do more stuff like this, though. And I kind of did this last year as well. I dressed up for Halloween.
Hello? You! Yes, you! What have you done? Do you not know the consequences of clicking on my channel? Hi, my name is Dustin. If you're seeing this video, you probably are new.
I may not have had my microphone on. Sorry. Daily struggles in the life of a YouTuber. This is Cringe Isle. Yes, I did this.
New to the channel. And if you are new, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below. I would...
Yeah, I just remembered why. Yeah, I was like, I remember now why my volume's low. Probably shouldn't do that, though. Let's just turn that back down. There we go.
appreciate that. Why would you want to do that, you ask? Well, you're probably asking it more like this. Why would I even want to watch your videos? It looks so stupid. You're so weird. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? Am I right? To which I propose the argument of, because I'm one guy making videos, I enjoy making the videos that I make, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun if you subscribed and hit the little bell icon, and you know, maybe you get notified of my uploads, because I upload twice a day actually. First time's at 11 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Second time is at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're interested, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But I know other people will be more like, oh, this guy, he's so annoying. Just all the time, he's just, ugh, I just hate him. Oh, why won't he just go die? And to which I'm just like, yeah, okay. I know it's not for everybody, but I want to try to make a more positive place, because there's a lot of times in this world where there's a lot of dangerous, evil things that go on. So I wanted to, at the very least, brighten somebody's day. So if you're watching this, I do want to say thank you for watching. If you are interested in more content for the future, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below. I would appreciate it. Like I said, share this video around your favorite social media. It's just a little teaser for what is to come on the channel. But there's a lot of stuff coming up soon. I plan on doing a whole lot more in terms of maybe doing some skits, maybe doing some real life stuff, other than just video game stuff. Right now, it's just video games. But I plan on doing some more live action type stuff later. So if you guys are enjoying it, let me know. I'm curious to find out. And also, welcome to the channel. Have a good day.
I remember making this video. It was don't mind my suggested nonsense. This was, I'm trying to remember when I actually recorded this. Some of them I actually put in their category gaming. In the middle of it, I say, you know, in a lot of times in this world, there's a lot of evil things that happen. This is when all that stuff was going on with my aunt. The 28th was the last day that I saw her, but I had that in the back of my mind when I said that.
Just I want to try to make a more positive place, because there's a lot of times in this world where there's a lot of dangerous, evil things that go on. So I wanted to, at the very least, brighten somebody's day.
While going through a depressive time in my life, that's what I say. Man. I still feel very much the same way, by the way. The whole reason I do this thing called YouTube and Twitch and video making, live stream, the whole reason I do it is to try to brighten somebody's day. Nothing else. Yeah, it would be nice to, you know, make a living off of it and, you know, do it for a living because I enjoy it so much. But at the same time, it doesn't really mean that it has to become my job. I enjoy it like it is right now. And if I made it into a living, if I could make this thing happen, if it does happen, to reword it, because I can't really make it happen, it comes down to you, the viewer, of sharing it and be like, hey, check out this guy. He does amazing stuff. There's nothing else that I can really do other than just keep doing what I have been doing and just hope that it catches wind. That's pretty much all I can do. But if I can make it up to a point where I can get monetized, start earning passive income on ads and that sort of stuff, I mean, like, that would be good. That would be a fantastic thing. 2 years is a long time, and we're still nowhere near that, but I still am enjoying myself a lot. Also, I just noticed, this is again TubeBuddy. These are all my tags. I actually started doing more than just one tag. And yes, I actually put in serious gaming. Oh. Hostile Waters. Hostile Waters is a game I love so freaking much. Hostile Waters is a game that, again, I played when I was a lot younger, and I have played it and completed the campaign like almost 50 times by now. It is such a good game, but the game has a lot of story at the beginning of it. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Let me skip forward past this intro sequence. Yeah. Who cares? Yeah. Who cares? Stop talking in my ear. No. Keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's listen to what Dustin has to say. No webcam, by the way.
Hello everybody, my name is Dustin, and welcome to a new series called Hostile Waters and Taeus Rising. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro sequence. I love it every single time. I will admit I have played this game quite a lot. In fact, I have replayed the whole campaign 30 times over at least. But I wanted to let you guys know, a few heads up.
I do say 50 times now because I've played this game a lot since then. But, you know, anyways, continue, Dustin. Go ahead.
There's going to be some swearing. There's going to be some goriness in this game. If that doesn't appeal to you, you might want to skip this series. I'm just warning you ahead of time. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be episode number 1. There's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of narrating. And you may have noticed there was a guy with a British accent. There's quite a lot of Britons in here, which I have no problems with whatsoever. It's still an amazing game. So let's get into it.
I made it sound like having a British accent was a bad thing. I just want to clarify. Having a British accent, I would love to have a British accent. I love the way they talk over there. I don't know why. I just do.
Start out with the new game.
New game.
Ooh, loading screen. I'll try not to be rude, but I'm going to try to... I don't know.
So, my mentality, if anybody is old enough to remember, there was this show called MST3K. I basically was trying to emulate them through this whole sequence.
I'll see how this goes, I guess.
What they would do is they would watch a bad movie and just kind of critique voice acting or critique the actors or actresses. It was hilarious. I would highly recommend MST3K. Look it up.
Church.
It's good.
Good morning.
Have you slept?
I think I may have drifted for 5 minutes. It's hard, you know?
I also want to say this is a 2002 game.
Bodies aren't supposed to twist like that. I'm not picking at it. I'm just trying to have some fun.
I've had word from Minitech.
Oh, have you?
They finished their report on the missiles and warheads.
I have the full analysis here.
I've seen this intro sequence so many times, but I still love it. It's a game of my childhood, so.
No heat signature, self-replicating fuel, fast strike.
70% of the missile capable of carrying payload. I skimmed through it on the way up here.
There aren't many people who have access to these technologies. Any of these technologies, not anymore. A few of our people, one or two from Minitech, no more. We made sure of that. Over the past 20 years, we've had our agents keep close tabs on all the radicals, and none of them have developed any significant weaponry, certainly nothing of this magnitude.
Maybe
You can hear me shifting in the background.
Nobody slips through the system. We've got more agents out there than there are faction members. If there was a split, we'd know about it. For Christ's sake, we control most of them. They can't take a shit without us knowing about it.
Language.
Who then?
Come here.
So I wanted to point out this conference table is completely amazing. I mean, each personal monitor, they have like a holographic keyboard and everything, and then they got this huge display that I'm not gonna spoil it, but it happens like 2 seconds later. And yes, this is supposedly in 2032. It's a hologram. That's loading. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, it's the Earth.
Some months ago, it came to our attention that large
It's a hologram.
shipments of raw materials were being routed to an island chicane in the Pacific Ocean.
I love it.
Central's records show that new research facilities are planned for the area and that some work has begun, but this doesn't explain the quantities that have been shipped there. 2 weeks ago, we sent a small ops team into the area to carry out preliminary investigations.
And?
And we haven't heard from them. Their links have been disabled.
Now,
Clues as
like,
to why.
if I was playing this game, I'd be like, like gasp, instead of ooh.
Nothing but speculation and conjecture. But with that, alongside the attacks last night, the disappearance of 3 of our most prolific scientists over the past 12 months
Visconti.
means we're fast running out of options. We need to act. At 4 o'clock this morning, Central gave the green light to reopen the Antaeus program.
Antaeus.
Antaeus
What?
program?
The what?
But the Antaeus technology is gone.
Acting dumb.
Destroyed. All the vessels disassembled after the war.
They were. All but 2.
Ready. That green ball's
Look around,
ready.
Church. We use the same technology to purify the air, to provide food and clothing, to manage and maintain our environment.
Ugh,
We've
head.
turned the technology into something that benefits every person in this city. Every
I still stand by what I'm about to say here.
inhabitant of the earth.
I want what? If they haven't made a poster like this, I want somebody to make it for me. No. Now, in here, there's 2 salamanders. They're down here at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can even see my mouse. They got 2 aircraft carrier or aircraft planes. Then this is the Antaeus vessel. It's this series is really good, by the way. I'm messing, but I seriously want that poster. I want like a big canvas poster of it, like a 5 foot tall by like 3 feet or so of this picture in like high definition, like modern day graphic definition. And I really was hoping that they would bring like a Hostile Waters 2 for this game. The developers actually were thinking about doing it, but then they cut the project. I was a little upset when I found that, but oh well, some of the old classics just never got a revamp, and it's probably for the better. Sometimes when they revamp and make a game again, or make a second part of a game, they make it worse. I would pay good money for that. And
Especially
yes,
on like
I
a
would.
canvas, that'd be nice.
See? Canvas.
I'm not trying to hint at you guys anything.
Hint,
I just want
hint.
a poster like that.
Send me a poster in the mail, guys.
Green
Don't have a
ball's
P.O.
ready.
box.
Sit down, Church.
Green ball's ready. I said
I don't know
that
what it's
20
ready for,
seconds
but
ago.
it's ready.
There's something you don't know about the Antaeus cruisers. Information that only a handful of people have ever been privy to, and that's been kept classified for the past 20 years.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You've heard of Soul Catcher?
Classified 1990s American military program. Theoretical research into storing human brain functions on silicon. It was
Silicon.
closed in the late 90s to make funds available for the advancement of the SETI programs.
Mostly correct, but it was never closed. Far from it. Every crew member on an Antaeus vessel was fitted with a Soul Catcher chip. If they ever died in combat, their thoughts,
Lot
their
of
abilities,
people.
their minds were stored on silicon, ready to be salvaged and used again to pilot especially adapted craft built using the cruiser's onboard nanofactories.
Nice.
What'd you say?
That's not all. The Soul Catcher system proved fine for most tasks, but it was crucial that the captain of a cruiser should always be corporeal, a real human with a real mind. This presented the scientists and technicians with a problem. The ships could survive being inactive for years on end, but how could a human be stored? How could they put a human being in stasis?
How could they?
The answer, unfortunately, was that they couldn't.
Okay, so how'd they...
Walker.
Sir?
Hello.
Church.
Sir.
And
Have you
Dustin.
finished
Hey,
your briefing yet, Walker?
No, sir. I was just...
Hologram is
You'll
really
have
cool.
to wait. I've just heard from Central, and the news isn't good. Of the reactivations, only one has been successful.
Aw.
Antaeus Prototype 00.
Aw.
About 04.
Cerebral damage.
Ooh.
It won't respond to the reactivation signal. We'll have to go with just the one cruiser.
Oh.
It's within a day of the last known position of the Spec Ops team, and is in a serviceable condition.
When you say serviceable...
Uh-oh.
Serviceable.
Propulsion is online.
Good.
Command is online.
Good.
The
Good.
net link is working.
Okay.
Scanners are online.
Yeah.
The main guns are down. Replication is offline.
Oh.
Automated lifting is offline.
I don't care
How
about
much
it
can be
that much.
repaired using the
Care
narrow
about it
repair
that
system?
much.
Providing we're careful. Enough to hold the ship together. Until we
I
can
love
get
it.
it to a disused wet dock.
Got duct tape?
Situated 65 kilometers east of the current position. A Minitech repair team is being dropped into the area at 2300 hours today. They're going to stay concealed until the cruiser is within an hour of the wet dock.
Oh my goodness.
Just in case we're being observed. They'll then activate the automated service systems and dock the carrier.
You know, I'm kind of curious if they enjoyed using the word wet dock as much as I do, because that sounds fun. It's just wet dock.
There's
wet
an
dock.
island.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that there because I could watch this whole series right now because for those of you who don't know, okay, I absolutely love the older style games. Yes, it looks very like polygonal. Yeah, it doesn't look like amazing according to nowadays graphics, but think about it. It's 2002. Y2K hasn't happened yet. You know, it's a marvel that technology like this existed. Just to show you what some of the gameplay looks like, you basically are this little scarab right here, and you go around getting resources. This is what the
I had
game
it
looks
activated,
like.
Sorry.
This is 2002 right
Over
here.
This way.
Imagine playing this in
And I think
2002.
we're gonna go hit that last one. That's it.
This is
I did want to
insane.
mention too.
2019
heads
is
up, I'm about to
nothing
hit
special,
a key
but
causing the whole screen to
At
go
least to
white. Three,
most people. This is cool to me. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. This game is still awesome.
2, 1. Bloop.
Oh, it's night vision. Oh no. Anyways, so Hostile Waters. If you guys get a chance, if you guys want to watch a really cool series, check this one out. It's so good. 2002 game. It looks fairly decent. Oh, dude, it's fantastic. I loved a lot of early 2000 games. I then started StarCraft Remastered. I'm gonna kind of breeze through a couple more of these because there's a lot. Like, we're just now in November, and I mean, I've been doing this for like an hour now. I don't want to make this too much longer, but just to kind of go through StarCraft Remastered, we then started doing Warcraft 3. About Warcraft 3 is... Oh, thank you. I'm trying to think of your name. Is it George? I'm terrible with names. But thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. I plan on going for a lot longer in terms of making YouTube content. So, but just kind of reminiscing. It is so good to look back on where you've come from, to remember the trials that you've gone over. George, okay. It's such an amazing thing to just sit there and be like, this is where I was 2 years ago. This is where I am now. It's such a cool thing to do, and I really, really want to do this more often. I want to react to some of my other videos in more detail later. But Flat Out 2, I did that as well, a more racing game. I started branching out and doing these vlogs. Like, this one looks a bit more clickbaity. A little break. This was... Oh, man. I remember this one. I remember this one indeed. I'll let you guys go look it up if you want, but I remember making this video. I've been doing it since 2012, and it's crazy how different and far we've gone. I mean, I've thought about doing YouTube since 2012 when it was like Markiplier starting and stuff. Oh, thank you, by the way. I thought about doing YouTube stuff from 2012, but I didn't have the technology or the internet speed to be able to do it like I do now. But I remember making this right here, a little break. This was transition from my laptop to desktop computer isn't going smoothly, so until further notice, I'll be taking time off of doing YouTube videos. So for a full month and a month and a half, I posted 2 videos every single day. I burned out hard. I'm going to shout you out, BRB. I appreciate it. Thank you. But as you can see, the uploads became more sporadic. There was, I think it was this video here. This video, I believe it was this one. I don't, okay, hold on. I put channel update, a little break, November 10th. And 2 days later, I do a break update? What is this? Why did I do that? I'm like, hey guys, so bad news. I need to take a break. 2 days later, hey guys, I'm enjoying my break. It's like, what? Oh. Hello, Moko, and thank you, I appreciate it. But it's like, seriously, I go from, hey, you know, I'm just really depressed. Like, that, look at the thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail right here. You see this? This is the face of sheer depression right here. This right here. This is, guys, I've given up on life. I can't do this anymore. And then you go from there to this goofy looking dude right here. Thank you, by the way, say yes. I go to this goofy looking guy, which at first it looks like I broke a tooth because it's black, but it's just a shadow. I go from that to this. Those are my old glasses too. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is such a weird, bizarre experience. The reason why I started YouTube was to make a positive impact in people's lives. I didn't realize that I'd also be documenting how goofy and stupid I look most of the time. I love it so much. I love doing this. And vlog update, I have that Pikachu hat. Oh man. Don't call you Juan. Oh, sorry I sent you. Depression to a happy face. I mean, it's like, who think 2 days? I'm just depressed. Okay, whatever. And then 4 days later, me and my infinite wisdom and stupidity decided it would be great if I could record a few videos at 1080p, 60 frames a second. The problem is, when you do that sort of stuff, the video file gets like twice as big. Thank you. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Real Thomas takes a long show. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. When you take a video file that already takes like 10 hours to upload and you double that, it becomes like a 15-hour upload. And yeah, me and my infinite wisdom and stupidity decided, hey, let's record at a better quality while our internet speed is utter garbage. And then you end up not being able to upload a video in time, so you end up taking a literal 3-month break almost. Actually, it's more like a 2, but hey, appreciate it, Chief Boyardee. Love the name, by the way. But then I uploaded, this is when we got better internet again, January 23rd last year. Putting a vlog saying, I'm back. I've decided to call my break to an end. I do apologize for not getting any videos out since 11/16/2017. I've had a much needed break because I burned myself out. That was my bad. I literally posted 2 videos a day every single day for a month and a half, and it resulted in me not wanting to do it anymore. And then I got back into it again, started, as you can see, I did start uploading 2 a day, 1 here, there's a couple of days in between, there was 2 here. I did, oh my goodness, you guys need to check this out. This one, I love this. I'm very proud of this video. Hey, Good Panda, thank you. I want you guys to see this. This is gonna be good. So, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I'm just gonna let this video play, and it's an inside joke. I'll explain afterwards. Magikarp, 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 Magikarp.
This video exists.
Carp, carp, carp.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Carp, 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 magic, magic, carp. Magikarp.
Oh gosh. Oh, so good. I love it.
Magikarp.
Oh gosh. I remember making this.
Magikarp. Carp, 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 carp. Magikarp.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I remember making this video. Oh, thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way. Thank you, Mike. Oh my goodness. Oh, this video exists. If you guys want to check it out, I'm just carping around. Check description. So, just wanted to be clear. I never intended to have this published on YouTube. I thought at first it might be too embarrassing, but I've decided that I would show you guys my silly side. I might do more of these in the future. That being said, I would need to practice more than I did. I just did this in one attempt and never practiced carping around like this. I hope you guys find this entertaining / funny. If you do want me to do this again, please leave an instrumental music suggestion in the comments. Basically what happened was, at the time I had a coworker of mine, let me turn my music again, a coworker of mine, every time that we'd be doing stuff at work or something, instead of saying like an expletive, I would just say carp, like Magikarp. So it became this sort of back and forth inside joke between me and him. I never expected it to become like this thing, but after I thought about it, I was like, I gotta do it. So I committed the whole way through. I didn't stop. It was, oh gosh, underneath music category. Sure, we'll go with that. But that video exists. Oh man, it's so good. I love it. I started doing more with my siblings. So, some Worms WMD. We only did like 4 episodes because, let's face it, I don't like Worms WMD. I just started getting into some Minecraft, Big Dig, Humble Beginnings. That series kind of ended early though, because the game basically, I placed down a block and then that was it. Save file was corrupt, couldn't use it anymore. Channel vlog and behind the scenes. I did a behind the scenes video on March 16th last year. Just now getting around to uploading it. Yeah. I kind of showed how my recording setup was back then. Like I said, it was on the other side of the room.
Hey guys, how's it going? So,
Jeez, you're so loud. This red bunk bed you see on the left-hand side over here, it no longer exists. That's where this area is right now.
So I quickly wanted to make a video.
The windowsill in the background, way back there, that's this windowsill right here. So this was filmed on that side of the room. First off, ultimately, I do eventually.
I'll link in the description. So
Dude, you are so loud. Shut up.
8 o'clock to like 11 o'clock. Everybody's.
Let me see if I can show you how my curtain was.
Call them fun little
Oh, fun little circle. I was trying not to say anything about them.
I get to see. Again, this is the other part of my room that you don't really get to see.
There's a hook or like a little string that's on the ceiling. Just barely can see it there. There's another one on the other side.
I'm gonna call them fun little circles. If you
One
look
up there. See?
there's one up there, and there's
One right over here.
There. The main reason why I have those is because I actually have, no joke, this is behind the scenes too for you. So this is a vlog / behind the scenes of what I do. I have a pool cue.
I used to grow up my hair, by the way. I'm kind of keeping it a bit more maintained now, but
See this? Pull cue. Sorry. Pull cue. This thing goes between those things.
Those-
way back over there.
this thing goes between those things. So I'd stick this pull cue in between both those hooks and then drape the cloth or this bed sheets over here,
There, that thing
and
right
that would
there.
be my background.
And I think the other one, if I can find it somewhere over there somewhere. This goes and sits on that, and then I have a couple of sheets behind me, which are right over here. This
right
pink
there.
one, that I use in the background, and this blue one I use for the foreground, if you will. So it's behind the scenes for you.
That's what I used to do. Now I just have this like black curtain that I just pull down. It's already like in the ceiling. I put it down. There's a magnet over here, magnet back there, keeps it in place. Now we got a street sweeper. Thank you. Anyways.
You know, a lot of people may not have ever asked that question at all. But enough for me ramp.
No one's ever asked that question at all. Oh man, I used to try to make it be like, hey, look, this is what's going on behind the scenes. You guys are interested in this stuff, right? And this is about the time when I started thinking about doing live streaming and stuff. My first ever live stream was actually in January. It was an Assassin's Creed 4 live stream, and then this is like all my live streaming stuff here. Let's see if I can find that one actually. It was January, wasn't it? I don't think this listed here for some reason. I feel like, let me switch back to classic mode. Just skip. You want to know why? Because all my videos don't load up here for some reason. Let's not look at the newest stuff. Let's go old stuff, because that's what we're all here for, right? Wait, where is it? I don't want newest, I want oldest. Now watch me struggle here. Let's go to the end here. Come on. Load it up. Keep going to the end. Oh, Stories Untold. That was a good series too, man. That was good. I enjoyed that one a lot too. Star Wars Battlefront 2. There was guitar videos that I did. I used to try to play acoustic guitar, and I made it a point every week to make it like an update to see, like, include whoever was watching knowing, hey, this is like a digital journal / diary / update of where my, you know, career as a musician was going and stuff. Yeah, some of them weren't loading up. This is my first ever live stream right here. 128 live stream for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Man, that was when we got new internet. And then from there on out, videos became more consistent. Live streams were more of a thing. I started doing Booze Fury on an emulator. It's probably hard to see that. Booze Fury right here. I mean, things changed. Once we got new internet speed, I changed. No. Things got a lot better. A whole lot better. Got Prison Architect, Valentine's Day live stream, Tough Love. That's what I called it. You just go through. Oh my goodness, you guys are just killing it right now. And I also have my brother. He's been helping me on some videos and stuff too, Gary the Gamer. But thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I appreciate it a lot. Let's see. There's over 500 videos. Do you even siege, bruh? There's almost 600 videos. Killing Floor 2, I never did a whole lot of those videos because I figured it was more of a mature thing. I got a haircut. I mean, that to me was like an important part of my life. Like me growing out my hair and then all of a sudden it's gone. Let me show you what I looked like after getting a haircut. This is me before the haircut. Look at how unmanaged that beard is.
Gotcha, didn't I? I don't know about you guys,
Look at this.
but this mop gets heavier every day.
This
I think
mop.
it's time for a trim.
This mop gets heavier every day.
Surprise!
That's what I looked like after I got my haircut. I don't like it because I look like I got like big fat rolls and stuff. Plus, I was going for more of like a psychotic look there. So,
I am too. I just woke up this morning and it was like this.
implying that I just woke up and it was just gone.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dustin. Welcome.
And I just go into this whole vlog mentality where I just talk about it and stuff. But it's that to me is an important thing. But let's see. The many faces of Pokemon Go. This is another one that I did where I just recorded while outside. I did that when I was outside playing Pokemon Go. I've since stopped playing because I just got bored and just whatever. But this is a thing that actually, these are the faces that I made in response to situations that I provide here. This is the face that I personally make when I catch a Pokemon I've been meaning to catch. Oh, dude, it's amazing! This is how I feel when it's cold outside and I can't feel my fingers, but I seriously try, and I mean try, to catch this Pokemon. Oh, my hands are cold. Would you just get caught? This is the face I make when I try to catch Pokemon, and I've spent over 20 Pokeballs and Great and Ultra Balls, not missing, mind you, but the Pokemon does not want to heed my command. What is wrong with you stupid Pokemon? This is for when I find a Pokemon on my radar, but it's way too far away. Really? Just really, this Pokemon, I've been looking for it for at least half a century now. Really? This is for when you're late at the park and you see police officers everywhere you go. And you're trying to just catch one more Pokemon. Don't mind me, officer. Everything's so good over here. Get caught, Onyx. It's fine, yeah. This is for when you're very close. I will say the voice here in the background, that's my sister. When I worked at my previous job, I'd get off at night, 9:30 at night. And having been sitting down all day, I had to get up and stretch. I had to do something. So this is what I did, is I would go walking for about an hour after work. So that's why all the background's dark. It's like very hard to see anything because also I kind of want to keep my, what is it, amity or whatever it's called, my anonymous nature, not telling you guys where I live, you know. But yeah, this 2 minutes long. I'll continue it though. Certain event like the Bulbasaur Dratini events, but time is running. Community day events out, and you're freaking out a little. You're like, oh, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it. Where the heck are these stupid Pokemon? I've been looking for you for 3 hours now. 3 hours. This is for when you don't find that shiny Pokemon. You meant to hit for like a pineapple berry or something. You used the wrong berry during a fight. Fight equals capture attempt. No, I didn't mean to. Why did I do that? I feel so stupid. And that goes hand in hand with, I meant to use an Ultra Ball, but instead I used a Pokeball. Really? Did I just do that? Okay, let's change over to a Pokeball.
Woo!
Because Pokeballs are best balls.
Woo! What goes on in your head? Oh my gosh.
Fighting Magikarp. Hope you have enjoyed. What goes on in your head? That is 100% true. I have fighting Magikarp all the time going on up there. I just hear and just go back and forth. Anyways, so has anybody like been ashamed that you've been subscribed to me yet? Anybody? Hopefully not. I doubt it though. Let's be honest. So I used to do 3-hour live streams as well. And I eventually get to a point where I just couldn't do it. I did these post live streams as well, where I'd kind of talk about what happened during the live stream, maybe show a highlight clip or two. A new intro. Wait, did I have an intro for these? I don't think I did.
Warning, this game contains a lot of blood and gore,
Yeah,
along
yeah.
with all the...
Welcome back to Killing
No, there's no intro there. I made this like personalized intro for Killing Floor 2 because there's a lot of blood and gore and that sort of stuff. So let's see. I think this was the intro.
I'm no longer streaming on YouTube.
Trying to be clickbaity. I forgot how loud that was. This is my first ever intro. Very loud though. Holy moly. That I thought was the coolest thing in the world, and now I got a totally different intro now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Hi, plane. Don't mind me. Let's just go ahead and kind of fast forward. There's too much stuff to cover in the 2 years that I've done YouTube. It's just kind of it's kind of sad because I wanted to do this last year for the 1 year anniversary. This is Raft with Sir Lefty. This is a good friend of mine who no longer does YouTube as far as I know because he's too busy living his life, which I get. It's hard to manage both. But I don't know how I did it, honestly. I really don't. But this is Raft with Sir Lefty, a good friend of mine. Let's see.
Go. That's better.
I didn't have things properly set up for the first recording. Nonetheless, please enjoy.
Ouch. At least you'll have that part. Here, I'm gonna sync up again real quick, sorry.
So in other words, I didn't hit record and we got like 5 minutes into it. And then it was like, I probably should do something about that, right?
I'm not gonna say I lost it. I'm just gonna say that it wasn't necessarily recording my audio. I thought it was, but you know, whatever. Here,
So
let me
I basically
quickly do
cut it out.
another intro real quick because I'll still include little bits and pieces of what you said, but I'm such an idiot. Hello. Hello. There we go. Okay. I'll just quickly say it. Okay.
I make it sound like it's such a drag, but it's not.
Hello, Sharky. You know what? At this point, I've already messed up my intro. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be like, hello, guys. That's it. That's my intro. That's what I've resorted to on this life with a raft. Just fishing resources. Nothing better to do. Okay. Hello, Sharky. I forgot the raft moves now. That's a little annoying. Hi.
I ran into you and you fell off.
That's fine. I'm just...
Sir Lefty has this type of personality where he's just so chill and laid back that he doesn't even say sorry. He's just like, hey, yeah, sorry I bumped into you, man. It's okay, though. We're cool, right?
Buddy Sir here. Had audio problems. Hopefully, I'll make it look fine, I guess.
I'll make it look fine, I guess. Raft was such a unique series. Between that and Terraria, or Terraria, however you want to say it, we both played those games, and we got to a certain point. I still have one episode that I have never touched, but he hadn't touched the game for like 5 years, so I was teaching him the basics again and trying to do things, while he was just basically going and just exploring everything. And it was a little bit longer. It was like 30-minute videos. But there is just a bunch. Deciding to play guitar again and drums. A 12-minute vlog. And look, the background's different. I got the black curtain now. StarCraft Remastered. If you watch the StarCraft Remastered series, at one point the background turns to the black background. That's about the time I got it. Guitar Week 1 update. Ooh, playing guitar again. I still have this guitar, by the way. Sitting literally right here. Here's the guitar. Let me see if I can get that thumbnail face, you know? Did I nail it? No, too much of the guitar showing. It's more like this, right? Good enough. I still have this guitar, and I still accidentally beat it against things. I still have that guitar. I still have my electric guitar. I actually need to fix my electric guitar, but it's whatever. My uncle actually allowed me to buy it from him, so it was a good deal for what it was worth. Let me see if I can actually... There it is. There's the electric guitar. Nice colors and everything. Got some flames on it. Mario Kart 8. Man, so many good memories. Man, Okay, so when I had like, I want to say 350, 400 videos, a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, and also my mom and dad's friend too. It's kind of like a family friend sort of thing. He actually hit play all. It took him over 10 days to watch every single video 24/7. He just hit play all and just let the whole thing go. My watch time went through the roof for that month. But yeah, I don't know. It's like there's so many good memories here. Factorio, World of Warships, guitar videos. Again, I don't know why I ever did those. I know why I did them, just to be like, hold myself accountable, keep myself to a standard. Non-pro player having fun. Fortnite season 6, week 2. I think I started playing at the end of season 5. Oh man. Tychus level up live stream. Like, look at the views on this. 40 and 38. Not bad, right? Let's flash forward, shall we? Because there's another one that... Eesh, it's a lot. Yes, I know I never finished part 2 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I never did finish SCP Containment Breach. I do know they have a Unity remake. There's Deep Sleep, Deeper Sleep, Deepest Sleep as well. Stories Untold was a fantastic horror game. Enjoyed it a lot. Looks like there's a World of Warships live stream during their Halloween event last year. Man, a lot more Season 6 Fortnite stuff. I never did post a lot of that stuff either. Heroes of the Storm, the Fall of King's Crest event. 19 views. Nothing crazy. Doesn't need to be. I never did more than one episode of Reuse because I don't like that game. It's too much for me. I say, but I've played games that are more complex. I'm kind of going over these quick because I don't want to go for over 2 hours. Farming Simulator 19. Literally the only episode of Farming Simulator 19 I have. The game is just too slow for me. I didn't like it. Zeratul. This is when my channel hit a new level. This is when things got real. 11 to 15. This is the third live stream, mind you. 63 views. Second one, 113. Not bad. 500 views. This one reached over 300 within 48 hours. I was flabbergasted. I was like, are you kidding me? How did... What? When people were watching live, I think the highest at one point, it was like 20 people watching at once. The highest I've ever had. And it was just like, yeah, let's get some more people. And then all of a sudden, like 10 people left. And I was like, well, that's what I get for wanting too much, right? 7 Days to Die. Christmas time live stream. What is that noise? I think it's a dog howling outside. It scared me. SteamWorld Dig. Fantastic game, too. Love playing that one. That was near the end of 2018. That's a dog. Believe me. I swear. It's not a human. It sounds like a human, but it's a dog. Breath of the Wild. Oh, man. There's so many things I want to do, but I can't. My new, not my webcam I'm using now. I'm using the Logitech one, but my new camera that I use for like my Celeste series 80D camera. I got this this last year. Actually, no, this year, actually. 2.9. Wow, it feels like it's been a lot longer than that. Wow. So, new intro and outro. This is when I did a channel update. About February this upcoming year, I'm going to change the intro and outro as well. Try to get a bit more. But the intro and outro now they're a lot better. I like them a lot more. So guys, we're officially into February 2008. So guys, we're finally into February 2019, and there's a lot of new things happening to the channel. You guys excited? Because I am. I didn't seem very excited there. Anybody who watches my series now, you know what that is. But I'm excited. You guys excited? Because I am. That's the face of pure excitement with me. Hello. Yeah, that was my intro and still is my intro. My outro, I went with more of a space theme on both the intro and outro. Video, really do appreciate it. Catch you all in the next one. Cheers.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.
Now, the funny thing about all of that is if you just take a look, if you like behind the annotations, there's like a Crab Nebula galaxy.
Like check out some
there's a galaxy that I actually in the editing process had to like rotate it so it makes it look like it's spinning.
Are you new around here?
I don't think that's, I think it's proper rotation. There's like this, at one point I was like, I want to add this little comet that just comes from the top right of the screen down, and halfway through it, it looks like it fragments off and breaks.
Other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider
That's what that is.
subscribing and turning on channel.
This is the other thing. I didn't really want to do this because I know how people are about horoscope stuff.
Notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.
For people who know, this behind this annotation here, it's a Pisces. I was born in March, March 10th to be exact. So it's a Pisces symbol. That's my astrological sign. I don't really, I'm not into horoscopes and that sort of stuff, but that explains what this like check mark thing is, because I had to look up what it was and what its orientation was, and I figured I'll just throw it in near the end. That way, if those who are really paying attention will see that. Plus, it doesn't help that the video kind of covers it, because I put in as well what this is called. It's Drum and Bass by Andrew Huang. Fantastic music. Check out Andrew Huang. He's a great creator. But at the very end, it's like this sun that's just about to peek over the right-hand side.
Great day.
And then it fades to black. You never see it. So that was my feeling on the new intro outro. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Spent plenty of hours trying to just get it where I wanted it. Everything okay outside? I think so. Oh well. If not, we're okay. We'll be fine. So let's take a look going further down the list. I started doing some Apex stuff. I did a live stream back in February. First time playing. Kind of a lie, I think. I think so. No, this is my legit first time ever playing Apex. This is on PC. Yeah, level 1. My first time ever playing it. The problem with it was my computer can't really handle Apex and live stream at the same time. It could probably record no problem, but yeah, it didn't go over too well. Let's just kind of skip forward here. Knockdown shield.
Go through that. Yeah, go through that.
Go through that. Yeah. This is my sister, by the way. Tell me.
Oh, magic.
Yeah.
Oh, magic.
You went through the portal.
11 squads left with 30. And again, you guys can't see that because it's people. If I win my first match, oh gosh, I'm done. I'm calling the live stream.
Stop being away from your teammates.
I'm trying to go over them, but they're leaving me. I'm trying to go over them, but they're leaving me.
They're actually going to the ring.
Hostile over there.
Oh.
Hostile over where?
Over there.
Like now, having played over 1,000 games, I know exactly where I'm at. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Do you not see your map?
I do.
No,
but
you're gonna flank them.
Yeah, I'll flank them.
Okay,
I'll be the bait.
Why do you have your pistol out?
Because it's better than the shotgun.
The ring is far.
The ring is far. I love Bloodhound, man.
Okay, they just gave up.
No, they're in the building over there.
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
Get shot. Just gonna find that out. Oh yeah, hospital.
Over there.
Use your pistol. Wait, that is your pistol. Go on, use your...
Go use your pistol. Oh wait, that is your pistol.
Shotgun.
It's not a pistol either.
Behind you. I hear noises.
I heard noises.
Dude, use your shotgun.
My teammates have left me, bro.
Then go the other way.
Trust in the Old Father.
Oh, dude, get your shotgun.
Beast of the hunt. I just want to see how this ends. Hi, little crows.
Why are you going after a random guy by yourself?
I'm not. Going toward my allies.
I'm spotted. Incoming frag.
Use the map as your guide.
I'm trying to remember. I think this is like before season 1.
Accent.
I'm trying to catch up to my teammates. My sister absolutely fell in love with Bloodhound, by the way.
So you use your special?
Here, let me run faster with... There we go, now.
Exactly, that's why I said use your shotgun.
Oh, things about to get loud. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. I made it here. It looks not too bad, I'll be honest.
That way. Yeah, that way.
Yeah, I did it, guys. Woo! Yeah, I did it, guys. Look at me. I'm cool. Quiet. Quit backseat talking back there. You're this is my brother, by the way. He's giving my sister a hard time. Or maybe me. I don't know. I don't know what the context of that conversation was, but very funny nonetheless. So yeah, I made that Noob Plays Apex. And yet here I am playing it on PlayStation 4 now, not on PC. Also, Metroid Fusion. This was a dark time for me. Back in February, I was laid off of my job. This was a dark time for me. It was, I'm trying to remember. Let me pull up a calendar here. So if I go back, February, the 12th was the last day that I showed up to go to work, but never worked a single minute. I was told to get in my boss's office and I was fired. Fired, let go, same difference in my mind. I was no longer employed there, basically. So within 2 days after that, like, I fell into a depression for like a month because that's all I knew for 3 years. I did that same job day in, day out, day in, day out, never once complaining or wanting a break. 3 years. Here we are sitting at 2 years doing YouTube already, and I've already enjoyed this a lot more. But Metroid Fusion was such a good game. I enjoyed playing that one. I still do to this day. I still enjoy playing this game. It's so good. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is a live stream, by the way. Hello. Usually by now I'd have the game up, but let's just skip forward. This year I've kind of taken a laid-back approach to live streaming and stuff, where I don't have the game loaded up right away. I just kind of talk for a couple minutes before getting into the game. Is intentionally this small for a reason. Yeah, the web camera is that small because the game, I could technically have it up to there, but I wanted to show off as much of the game as possible while still having my web camera, so it's a little weird. Hide. Can we make that possible? Yeah, there we go. That way I can just use one hand to do that. There we go. Again, sorry. Such a good game. I get nostalgia. I can't watch that. I just sit here and just watch it and not talk about it. So let's just keep moving forward, shall we? Whew, boy. Man. About 3 more minutes, and it'll be 2 hours. This is when Season 1 Battle Pass, Part 2 and Part 1 on the PlayStation 4. I ended up with some copyright content, but that's fine. This right here was when my channel hit an all-time high. That's right now, 1,392 views. The second part of the live stream, 8 through I think it was 12 or something like that, didn't happen for a while. And because of that, the views kind of suffered. It's like 1,000 versus like 50. And yes, May 4th, I actually have a like notepad on my computer that tells me when I've reached certain milestones in subscribers, views. 100 subscribers I hit April 25th this year. That's a year and a half. For views, I hit 10,000 views. Where is it? Oh no, I've lost it. I reached 500 videos April 11th this year. But I've hit over 10,000 views a while back. I can't remember when exactly. Oh, I had 9,300 views and 93 subscribers. You know what that means? That's 100 views per person subscribed. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Like, when I started, I didn't even think that I would end up making 100 subscribers. I didn't think I was going to get past 10. I didn't think I would get past 1,000 views. How naive I was. Give it enough time, it'll happen. Dig or Die, that was another one that I really enjoyed a lot too. Oh no, a dislike. Anyways, I don't care about dislikes. Hey, as long as the like versus dislike is not that of, you know, a Logan Paul video, then I'll be fine. A 5-hour live stream of They Are Billions, such a fantastic game. They've updated it so much. They've added a campaign to it. It's a real good real-time strategy game. Really good. Roller Coaster Tycoon, that was this year. getting my wisdom teeth taken out. That happened this year too. So back in July, I had started to get everything ready for doing a video about it. There is no video posted. I do have it on my hard drive though, of me with my wisdom teeth taken out already, like acting loopy or goofy. None of that right now. I mean, I thought about, do I want to, do I not? Going down Rebel Galaxy live stream. I only did a 2-hour live stream. The game is like maybe 5 hours long, so it's not that much more. Yeah, 7 to 15, only 39 views. Not a lot on the second one, but that's fine. New look, new mentality. 23 minutes. I rambled for 23 minutes. We tried, my younger brother, his buddy John, and myself, we tried to do a 24-hour thing. I actually ended up having to go to the hospital due to, not really related to this per se, but because I was having vertigo. I had to go to the hospital and get that sorted out. By this game here, which is the 5th of 6 that we were, or is it 5th of 6? I think so, that we were going to do. We couldn't do any more after an hour because it's just, it was too much, way too much. Gotta go now. Have a great, nice day. Congratulations again for completing 2 years. See you on your next live stream. Peace. Thank you very much, Grant. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you have a good day and take it easy. Take care. Have fun. I'm about to wrap this up anyway, so let's see. Last couple things, like a lot of Sky Factory 3 videos, I've kind of stopped on those as well. The other side of it is I've started so many of series that I have never finished. And I'm tired of doing that. So my new mentality is I'm going to get to the end of series that I've started. Celeste has been the name of the month right now, as well as all Twitch live streams that I've done, like Apex, Prison Architect. There's 2 Wayward live streams that I did. One that was all messed up that I need to either edit or do something with it. But it is unfortunately a problem, but I'm going to get those uploaded as well. But yes, 571 videos, because technically I guess the live stream is going on. My goodness. 2 years. It's a long 2 years. It's been a fun 2 years, but it's been a long 2 years. Has not been a bad 2 years. It's had its ups, it's had its down. I've lost loved ones, I've found new friends, I've lost a job that I really cared about and was really good at, but I've also enjoyed my time away from that hostile environment, hostile people, and have enjoyed my life tremendously ever since. And all I can do is be extremely thankful for the opportunities that I've had and for the people that now surround me. People like you who are watching this live stream or video, people who are following me on Facebook, Twitter, and all those places as well, Twitch, and just being absolute just beasts. You guys are awesome. I love you guys all so much and really appreciate every single opportunity somebody gives me by watching my videos or commenting, liking, anything like that. I really appreciate it a lot. I really do. I never want that to lose its meaning. So, in conclusion, thank you all so much for watching this video or live stream. It has been a tremendous 2 years, and I'm going to continue making content for the foreseeable future. At the very least, I feel good. I feel good about it. More videos, more live streams. It's a little sporadic, but I try to get you guys content Monday through Friday. At the very least, if it's not Celeste, then it's a live stream. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the congratulations on 2 years. Thank you to all the new subscribers as well. Again, if I can quickly go over that list. Let's see. We got Say Yes. So, people call me Momo. Chief Boyardee. Lolita El Titiri. Sorry if I butchered that. Good Panda, Mike Lombardi. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I'll catch you all in the next live stream or video. Cheers. Bye-bye. And thank you.